Hey everybody, welcome to Lone Star Planner Girl. This is Crystal, and today I am back in the saddle. We are going to be doing a weekly plan with me in my new bullet journal setup. I'm going to be using this Coletto multi-pen for the pencil and eraser not attachments, inserts, and then this Sarasa Mark On 0.4 millimeter, and of course my scripts / everything stickers from Paper Squirrel Co. and this kit from the Mandy Lynn Plans January release. I love this pale lavender. And then I also have some of her lilac colorway trackers and things that I will be using. So everything is in my JT King Leather Co. cover that I got. And as you can see, I've got this week already marked. And we are ready to get started. I am going to briefly show you how I draw in the layout with my pencil. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but since this is kind of the first setup that you're really seeing in this, I wanted to show you how I do it. So I already have everything all counted out. I know how many grid spaces I need for my layout. So I just go in and draw the lines just to give me a general idea of where these columns are going to be. With the kit, I don't have to get too detailed in drawing it in, simply because the washi strips and boxes really frame it fairly well. And since I am doing a 3-column per page layout, you'll see that I stack Saturday and Sunday one on top of each other instead of next to each other, and that's just to give myself the width in the columns that I'm really looking for. I've just marked it out with little dots beforehand, just so you don't have to sit here and see me counting boxes on screen. And what I discovered after I did this video is that I actually took a ruler and marked it with a Sharpie where I want my lines to be drawn, so I don't even have to count boxes anymore. And that is definitely a tip that I just sort of stumbled upon. I've not seen that done anywhere. I'm sure somebody else has done it. I just haven't seen it done anywhere. So that's a great tip for those of you that draw your layouts for whatever reason. If it's something that you're going to be doing on a regular basis, a Sharpie mark on a cheapy ruler will save you a lot of time in counting. So here I am going to go ahead and start laying down the washi. As you can see, I just sort of bare bones it together prior to starting with the kit. Now, obviously, if I'm going to be doing a pen only or a stencil only layout, I will draw in a little bit more and obviously write the days of the week and that sort of thing. But here I don't have to, because I am going to be using this beautiful lavender kit. And since this is a cousin kit, because the columns are cousin width, however, I don't have 4 full columns next to each other like a cousin does. I do have to rip off a little bit of that washi with my stencil, but it works just fine as is. And I got this sheet of Days of the Week stickers from Mandy Lynn Plans as well, because I discovered she sells the washi sheet kind of a la carte, as it were. And since I don't need the whole kit, but really just the washi sheet to make this work out for me, I just went ahead and bought a full sheet of the Days of the Week stickers, because those are not on the washi sheet. I also have a whole page full of date dots from her for the same reason. And as much as I love the full kits, they're gorgeous. They're just really overkill for what I use them for and for what I need. So in the interest of saving money and time, I went ahead and just bought the scripts that I use frequently. That way I can just order the washi pages of what I need from her. Her full kits are extremely generous. And in fact, later on this year, I have some kits set up where I'm actually going to be, I just ordered the washi page and I still have boxes left over from when I used them last year in my cousin. So that's fun. Here I'm just marking the hours. This top box area I'm actually using as a timeline so that I can kind of get my weekly overview, my week at a glance, where I need to be with the kids when. And then my task lists and that sort of thing are going to be underneath. As I mentioned in my kind of setup / Bujo tour video. So as you can see, this is the basic layout of my week. I have Saturday and then Sunday underneath it. And the reason for that is I don't usually schedule things for my weekends. They're usually pretty free as far as things that have to be done at a specific time. So I really just needed a box to have a couple of weekend specific tasks. And so that's why I've done the top on bottom. It gives me the cousin width columns in my B6 Slim. And I really like it. The washi's just a smidge too wide to go across that way. So I just ripped off the little bit. I couldn't find my scissors. And this is part of the lilac colorway trackers. I've got the sleep tracker that I put down. And then here I have got a very crookedly placed water tracker. That is one of the things I'm trying to focus on and do better with this year, is tracking my hydration. I am terrible at it. And it's such a weird thing. Side note, for those of you that have had bariatric surgery, have you run into this issue? It used to be I had zero problems getting my hydration in. But ever since I had the surgery, I have such a hard time drinking. I just don't think about it. I don't want it. I don't crave it like I did before. And so it has to be a conscious thing now for me rather than just what I did as previously. And yes, I realize as I'm editing this that I completely missed my Saturday water tracker. I actually didn't even notice until I was editing, so I've gone back in and added that now. And here are some boxes. I'm just going to be marking out our school schedule with this. It's not the exact hours that we do school, but this is just a way to remind me that, hey, my morning is not free, and to kind of visually see where my time is going. So this is just a part of this kit. There were just enough large boxes on the washi page for me to do this. Totally awesome. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love the way, oops, sorry, totally hit the camera. My apologies. I love the way that Amanda puts her kits together. They are just so user friendly and she's always thinking about her customers. There are several other sellers that I've bought kits from that I really love their kits, but the way they've laid out the stickers, if you want enough washi, you have to buy both pages of the kits, even if washi is the only thing you're pulling off the second page. And whether that's just a design choice or whether it's to get you to buy both pages, I don't know, but it's really frustrating for me because I don't use all the boxes. I'm not a no white space planner. I don't, that's just not the way I plan. So I love that Amanda is always thinking about her customers and our needs rather than her bottom line. So she puts just enough boxes for my particular planning style. She stuffs that sheet full, as you could see at the beginning of this video. I showed you the full sheet. It's just washi and boxes, and it's great. It's perfect for the way I plan. So definitely love it. Here I actually have something else coming up on Wednesday nights that I will mark later. So I'm having to kind of squish Awana into that box along with my other event. I didn't want to put two skinny boxes together because that really covers up way more of my evening than is actually taken up by the event, but we'll see how it goes this week. I might change how I record those. I might do dots or something instead because I kind of feel like it's really squished being in this medium-sized box. I love still these Plan for Happy film edit upload reminders. They're super cute. Reminders for me to get my videos made, which really didn't happen much over the past month or so, what with the holidays and my son breaking his arm and all of the craziness. And so thanks you guys for sticking with me. I'm glad to be back doing my thing. And I love these stickers too. They are adorable from Paper Squirrel Co. Reminders to order my grocery pickup and to actually do the pickup. It's wonderful. For those of you that haven't tried it or don't have access to it, I'm sorry. You really should try either the Walmart or the Kroger grocery pickup. It's such a time saver. Plus, there's this whole psychology of marketing that goes into where they place each individual item on the shelves to make you impulse buy. And when you're surfing their website and adding things to your cart according to your meal plan or however you shop, you don't get that issue. So I spend a lot less on groceries now that I do grocery pickup. Here I am just going to do some task boxes with my Dear Lily Designs stencil. You'll notice this is a different color than the one that I had previously. I lost that one. I cannot find it anywhere. And I find this thing so indispensable, I actually ordered another one. So this one is yellow instead of pink. Yay, that makes me happy. But I did genuinely lose my last one, and I'm sure I'll stumble upon it one day. I just don't know when that day is. The Stalogy has a 4mm grid, so I will be using the 4mm checkboxes. I love this thing. It's brilliant. I also have a 5mm checkbox stencil from Dear Lily Designs, just for the heck of it. I'm not currently using it, but I'm sure I will come up with a use for it at some point. So I'm just going to lay out some task boxes for the week. I tend to fill these out closer to the actual day because it's the little mundane things that I need to do throughout the day. I do put, as you can see, a few down ahead of time that I know I'm going to be doing on that day, but overall, these tend to be filled out only a day or two in advance or on the day of. So I'm just writing the spaces ahead of a time to give me a little bit of extra space. I love this layout. I love how functional it is. I'll be filling that stuff in later, as I mentioned. I do need to fill out a few more things. I need to write in the time for my son's class and Awana, and then also my new event, which is a weekly Bible study that's beginning this coming week for my church. I'm excited about that. So overall, this is what my week looks like. I'm loving it. But thank you so much for watching. If you don't mind, smash the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. But we will see you guys next time.